Mr. President,
Democrat leader.
well, today, Donald Trump is announcing a $12 billion bailout for farmers who have been punished by his trade war and his tariffs. Let's be very clear. The reason farmers need relief at all is largely because Donald Trump betrayed them and decimated their businesses with his disastrous tariffs. Now Donald Trump's patting himself on the back, acting like a hero to farmers, while using taxpayer dollars to clean up the mess he created. It's textbook Donald Trump incompetence. I want to make three very important points about this announcement. First, as is so often the case with Donald Trump, we have no idea whether the farmers who actually need help will ever see this $12 billion. So he always makes promises that don't deliver. He regularly announces that relief is coming with all due haste, and somehow, time and time again, the money never reaches the people who need it most. So if I were a farmer, I wouldn't count on this money. It's probably more of Donald Trump's big talk without really delivering. That's what's happened over and over again. Second, a one-time payment for farmers is cold comfort for all the headache and anxiety and losses they've endured because of Donald Trump's trade war. Farmers do not want a handout. Ask them. They want markets. But Donald Trump's policies have killed the markets our farmers rely on to make a living. This is especially true for soybean farmers. China went from buying more than $12 billion in American soybeans last year to virtually nothing by the middle of this year. That Chinese need for soybeans didn't disappear. Contracts went to other countries like Argentina, which Trump then bailed out at U.S. farmers' expense. And producers in those countries, Argentina, Brazil, have now locked in new long-term deals that will shut American farmers out for years, and which a one-time check can't alleviate. A one-time check isn't a solution. It's a Band-Aid over gunshot wounds. And again, ask our farmers. They want long-term contracts. Unfortunately, they're not going to get them because when we cut off China, China went to Brazil and Argentina, and those soybean growers said, yeah, we'll give you soybeans, but not for a year, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Finally, the American people are being punished twice for Donald Trump's costly tariffs. Families have seen the cost of beef, produce, and other groceries skyrocket over this year because of the tariffs, and now they're told their taxpayer dollars must be used to clean up the mess that Donald Trump and his tariffs created. So on the first, he tells consumers, you got to pay more for the tariffs, and then you got to pay, the taxpayers got to pay more because the farmers are in such trouble because of what Donald Trump did. Donald Trump's announcement today is hardly a triumph. It's an admission of failure. Failure to help farmers, failure to rein in China, and failure to lower costs.